Okay, we're back for part 4 of this Hunter Arena run. 7-1 right now. Trying to continue the streak on. At this point, I am happy to retire with my reward. For those of you who don't know, 7 wins, start getting 150 gold back. And that's the goal, right, is to just finish an arena. So, getting as many 7-win, it means you have to rely less on your quests and you can afford to cycle more and hold. You can done in a step into constructed. I don't. This isn't constructed where I'm trying to combo off with Unleash the Hounds. So it's actually a pretty bad card, and if you don't have a legit drop, and I still don't have one, which is bad because it means I'll most likely start out a turn behind my opponent. Possibly two if he. What appears thinking about seeing.
I wonder.
Might just be sitting, facing out. Hey, Hunter hero power. Go. Okay, this isn't so bad. He's coining out a Harvest Golem on turn 3. That means it's not. I can match him Golem for Golem, Animal Companion, but the problem is Huffer is really bad and Leok's not particularly good right here. So it's basically 1 out of 3. Also play Scarlet Crusader. So the choice between these two is that Harvest Golem will trade for Harvest Golem turns. Scarlet Crusader will do 2. But since he's a druid, he gets to win those exchanges. Brew power.
I wonder.
Like if I play the Scarlet, I lose it right away. Play the Golem and trade for the front half, and then I trade the back for with either way. One of those. Just by him applying Shapeshift.
Quickly. I wonder.
Like Misha's the only way I get ahead. So I got lucky. But it was calculated. Basically, my other options all definitely put me behind, and this card had an opportunity to put me ahead. 1 out of 3, and I got it. Ostensibly, Misha actually trades for all of them, along with doing some damage process. Either that, or he has to use a card from. Which is what he ends up. Can't say as I agree with that terribly. Go ahead and do this. So that now my Misha will trade for his Mark of Name, half of his Golem. Perfectly fine because Dwarf can the other half. Or I can use Dodo.
Pass me that arc light spanner.
Yeah, so Kodo's coming down.
Done.
I played the Kodo first because if the Kodo had killed the Inventor, I could just attack Dark Iron. Since this guy can also kill the Damage Golem. But since it left behind the 2, I finish it off with the Dark Iron. Because my opponent's a druid, so a Mark of the Wild on his where I was in trouble. And that risk wasn't just get. Here I'm gonna go ahead and that leaves him a 3-1 that he can trade for. I'm gonna go ahead and play out the Scarlet. Because it means he doesn't get to just use his shapeshift. It makes swipe pretty bad for me. Like he can wipe shapeshift at 2 for me. I think that was a mistake too. Probably should have ordered that the other way. I guess he was just hoping to get the jungle pick, which is a little bit ambitious. Do these things.
Or die.
Direction's probably not getting triggered this turn. I left my Jungle Panther hiding so that kill it. Oh, he may indeed trigger my misdirection. He's thinking about it. About attacking with that infiltrate. He may have just realized that my trap could be explosive trap. And
What to do?
Where shall I strike?
so, well, I don't have an efficient way to do it. 2 ways to deal at 5. Super. Both waste a bunch of damage on it. But I don't really have another option. So I'm gonna get my hyena big enough that Fairy Dragon can use his hero power, but he's and it means I have a using doggies. So doggies like right. I think I'll start going.
Push forward.
Make him react to me. At 11. But I kind of have to start, you know, trying to. It's getting to the point in the game where the number of cards and card quality outclass me. That was premature. Doesn't really.
Glory to the Sindori.
I'm just gonna play stuff out and steady shots. Steady shot's gonna pressure his total my minion. Attracts his require him to react to those. Can't bend his minions attacking. Yeah. See, me playing these minions meant that Force of Nature didn't deal me a bunch of damage. I think he's realized my plan. He's gonna start trying to shapeshift every turn to slow down my block. Hold those doggies. It's cheap enough that I can sit with something at the same time. I might draw a card that combos.
A natural mistake.
So by Patriarch, use doggies to kill this. Yeah. Still doesn't have to use. Still do this. Give him stand. If he does this, he stays at 3. That puts a 1. Oh wait,
About that.
the dogs will be around, but he has the swipe. I lose.
Well,
Alright, on to possibly the last game. We will see. So here we're running into the problem that late game, my cards are much lower impact in general because I have so many 2 and 3 drops. I think I just need to passive. I know my deck is probably a deck over compared to my opponent.
Versus Jaina.
You asked.
Basically
let the hunt begin.
itself. And this is really great open. I have a other one. A choice of whichever one I Swamp Boot because it's not going. So I picked.
One shot.
It's important.
One kill.
So here, situation where it threatens this trade power. I would rather. So you can use hero power and trade for the knife juggler. That basically is that juggler's still similar. The only difference is just fine because I have Reach the Hounds, Harvest Golem. Frankly surprised so far. Deck is it's a 7-2. I guess it's just off the strength. So I'm gonna start. I don't know if my opponent I'm playing
Pass me that arc light spanner.
hasn't marked it exactly me.
to the Sindori.
Join or die.
I traded off the Scarlet thing as an exposed Scarlet just dies to hero power for this way I at least get a card. Possibly wrong,
True North
should have just.
Put this apple on your head.
And remember to sequence to maximize knife jug. It's acceptable. Kind of in a weird position. Just cancel each other. Starting.
quest.
It's further list of cards we. Happy about this. That I'm sort of forced to take. It's really a shame, Buzzard in that one. But in the long, better to Buzzard than the Hound, because the Unleash the Hound has a lot more potential to my opponent.
Speak to me. Call that a weapon.
Even though I miss out on cards and I don't want to use it's either a Spellbinder or Ice Block, not a mirror. It's very. It's a Spellbinder. I'm not
What
have
to
anything.
do? What to do?
It just means that.
I've got a huge gun.
Dogs.
You gotta be kidding me.
See how she acts here. This will be very telling.
Well played.
Or she'll just kill me. Alas. So there ends the run at 7. But now comes the fun part where we get to find out what I win. This is my favorite part, honestly. It feels kind of bad because it's my third game. Run's over. But I get prizes. Boom. And I'm gonna open the pack so that you can see if I get anything. Good. Alright, this has been fun, guys. Feel free to comment and follow.